EA Sports welcomes you to another great NFL matchup. Welcome to this NFC matchup. Chicago squares off against San Francisco. Let's find out who will advance now from this NFC Divisional game as we get set for the opening kickoff. Butler is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back to return.
He got all of that one. This one is handled by Griffin. And a fumble. The 49ers pick it up. The NFL playoffs continue with a great matchup here today.
Yeah, in the playoffs, you can throw out all those charts and those predictions because you got 60 minutes to keep your season going. And I've seen a lot of crazy things happen in the playoffs.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3. Francis in motion.
Here we go.
A little misdirection. The 40. Wilson comes up to make the play. At the 44. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable. Montana sends a man in motion. On the call, Hampton is there on the stop at the 48.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Here we go.
The Bears line up in a 4-3. Looks like someone jumped early.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 56.
Number 56 moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
After the penalty, it's now 2nd and long. The Bears come out in a 4-3. Looking upfield. Marshall is there for the tackle.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Walter was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game. Chicago goes with a 4-man front. Handed off to the back, setting up play action, gets rid of it. He finds his man. Number 23 brings him down at the 35-yard line. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
On the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Hold the look, so we gonna take it. Play football.
The 49ers come out in the bunch formation. They give it to the halfback. Number 22 is there for the tackle.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
2nd and 3 coming up here. Craig lines up behind his fullback in the I. Handoff to the tailback. Fakes the handoff with the throw. Right on target to the wide receiver. Touchdown, San Francisco. Montana did a great job of looking off the coverage there. Number 10 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. Perfect way to start this one off as they move the ball down the field for the touchdown.
They came out with a plan on offense and executed it to perfection.
San Francisco is lined up for the kickoff. Frazier back deep.
They'll return this one. From the 6. Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Here we come. Hey, let's go.
Tosses it out to the right. Ellison is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
Second and 12. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Watch each other back.
Only one man in the backfield.
I can do it, baby. Do something.
They give it to the halfback. Watt comes up to make the play at the 45.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Hand it off. Turner makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Number 8 will try to pin them inside the 10. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Here it comes. Stay post left. You gotta have it, D. Let's go.
The backs are lined up in an I. Francis in motion.
One of us will make a play.
Gets the toss to the left. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
Second and long.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Play football.
A little misdirection. Number 22 is there on the stop at the 22-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
And a pickup of about 2. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Bears come out in a nickel package.
From the start.
Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out.
False start on the offense. Number 80.
So after the penalty, the offense will have to try for the first again.
Now, I'll tell you what, the offensive coordinator is pulling his hair out because penalties are never part of any game plan.
Watch the snap down.
They'll go from the I formation. Clark, the man in motion. With the throw, and he makes the grab. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
In a first down.
Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Set. Be careful.
Going the counter play. Singletary is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Frazier is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier.
Get it up.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3. Throws it. The wide receiver has it. Douglas comes up to make the play at the 46. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively Takes a lot of repetition and practice.
Chicago goes with a four-man front. McMichael is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line.
The defense came up and stopped him right in his tracks. That's just the kind of thing that the defensive coordinator loves to see.
It's second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
What's the hard count? Everything you got is on.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. Setting up play action. Throws it. Hits the fullback. Whew, what a stiff one. Wilson comes up to make the play.
Watch this. When you talk about not giving up on a play, having a motor that's always running, this is it right here. He gets a good shot at him and misses, but he comes back and he still ends up making the tackle.
We're talking about green. Hey, watch the screen. It's showtime, baby.
They'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. They can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. Ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll make this a two-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. Let's see what they can do in the red zone. Chicago looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Dropping back. Throwing. Drops the interception. Got away with that bad throw on third down, John.
The defender did a great job of breaking up the touchdown, but still, he should have had himself a pick.
Number 10 will try to come through with the field goal here. And that kick is just inside the upright.
They were able to pick up a few first downs there to give their kicker a chance, and he was able to do the rest to make it an effective drive.
San Francisco is lined up for the kickoff. Frazier back deep to return.
This one is taken by Frazier. Fumble. The 49ers pick up the fumble. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out.
Holding on the receiving team. Number 37, first down.
There. And they're threatening again with the ball inside the 20. Montana sends a man in motion. A little misdirection. Hampton is there for the tackle at the 17-yard line. Craig had very little help up front, maybe a yard or two on the play. 2nd and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Ain't no thing. You can't stop me.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3.
Bring it up, bring it up.
It's the toss to the left. Marshall comes up to make the play at the 13-yard line. Craig slashes ahead for a gain of 3. Frazier returns after spending time on the sideline with an injury.
All day, baby. Come on.
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Goes to the end zone, makes the catch. Touchdown, 49ers.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good. Another drive leads to another score, and they're really clicking now. This is going to be a very long day for this defense.
They're trying everything out there, but they can't seem to slow these guys down. The offense has a lot of work to do. Maybe it's going to be up to the defense to make some adjustment and find a way to slow this offensive unit down.
Number 10 in to kick this one off.
Frazier back deep to return.
From the 2-yard line.
They're in danger of this one being over by halftime. This is where they really need to put it together and get back into this thing.
Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
Nickelback in this time. Pass play here on 1st down. Hit as he throws.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
No, that's big time. Yes, on.
They line up in the I formation.
Clear. Don't stop that ball.
You could hear the collision up here.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Here is a 3rd and long situation.
22-yard line.
15 right here. Let's go.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Closing in, throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. Number 53 had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
We got check it.
The Bears with a four-man front.
From the start.
This one is handed off. Fumble. The 49ers grab the live ball. They got that one back.
The offense.
Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Watch out. Not today.
Throws it. Nearly intercepted. Clark was the intended receiver on that play.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 14. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Ain't no way. Not here. Not now.
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Dropping back, gets the pass off, and he can't hang on to it.
Sometimes a guy has the adrenaline going full throttle in the beginning of the plays, and he wants to make a play so bad, he ends up overthinking and drops the ball.
Number 4 comes into the game for the punt. Frazier sets up to run back the punt. Fair catch.
You know, they need to get this game under control, or it's going to be a long, long day.
The Bears will start the drive at the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Let's turn it up, D.
Split backs this time.
Hold the look.
On the carry. Sheds the pack. Watt is there on the stop at the 38. Looks like a face mask call, probably the 5-yard
On the
variety.
defense. Number 53.
Penalties and
First down.
takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
It's first and 10.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Ellison is there for the tackle at the 43.
On the offense. Number 78.
Van Horn held him up.
The rule on the hold is you can't let your hands go to the outside of the body. If your hands do move outside, then you have to move them back in as soon as you can, or you'll get called for holding.
Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
McMahon from the shotgun. Pass play here on first down. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Second and long. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
The 49ers come out in a dime package. Pressure coming. Long throw. The 30.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Hill was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Third and long. Ball on the 33-yard line.
McMahon back in the shotgun. He gets the carry. Play action. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
Punt number 3 is upcoming. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 18-yard line.
It's first and 10.
Will start the drive at the 18-yard line.
Let's run, man.
The Bears with a 4-man front.
Let's go.
They give it to the halfback. Douglas comes up to make the play at the 25-yard line.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 25-yard line.
One back. We like a practice.
Craig, the lone setback.
Get me going.
Under pressure, gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. God, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, score.
The Bears line up in a 4-3. Dropping back to pass on first down. Rolling right, throws this one away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Stay both now. No more, fellas.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3. Steps up into the pocket, throwing on the run. Richardson makes the stop at the 40. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's what bringing a blitz will do. It'll force you to make the throw before you want to. They're just lucky he didn't throw it to the other team.
After 1 quarter of play, the score is 17-0. 49ers. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package.
Yeah, you see me.
Throwing. And he hits his target. When you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind him. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The backs are lined up in an I. Hand it off. Wilson comes up to make the play at the 38. Harris. We'll see more action now because of the injured linebacker.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Here we go, baby.
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Drops back with the pass. Jumps and makes the catch. They completed the pass for a first down.
And they did it against the cover, too. So the quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Get it up. What's the hard count? Come on.
Gets the call. They're going to spot this one at the 18.
He's been having pretty good success running the ball so far. I just keep handing him the ball.
So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable.
Hey. Come on. Not today. Stay both now. Everything you got.
To carry it. They'll spot this one at the 10-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Craig has shown why he's such a threat on the ground and gets closer to 100 yards rushing. 10th play of this drive. Ball inside the 10.
Let's go. Solo.
On 10.
You can't. Hey, watch the ball.
With the pass. This one will be spotted at the 3. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Francis gains about 7 yards on that reception. They're just 3 yards away from the end zone.
On the 3-yard line.
Bring it up.
He'll sneak it. Singletary is there on the stop at the 3-yard line. He calls his own number, picks up yardage. Wilson returns to the game after being shaken up earlier.
Let's go, boys. Not here.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Can he get there? Setting up play action to the end zone. And because of that drop would-be interception, they can still kick a field goal.
You can't miss chances like that to steal points away.
So this should be an easy 3. Number 10 adds 3 points to the board with that kick, his second so far.
They're not going to complain after a scoring drive. They have to look at the positive side. They wore down the defense, moved the ball down the field, and most importantly, put points on the board.
San Francisco is lined up for the kickoff. Razor back deep.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. From the 3-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
He coming to rep. Let's go, B. Let's go. I'm coming through, baby. Blue jam, blue jam.
He gets the carry. Play action, looking for something long.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Goal was his intended target.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Nothing.
Doesn't get much behind it. Almost picked off. Ellison had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
3rd and 10. Ball.
Hey. Come on.
They'll go with the quarter defense. The rush is on with the throw. Nobody picks up the tight end. This one will be spotted at the 32. That's his 3rd tackle of the contest. Number 85 made the catch but was unable to get the first down. Number 8 will come in now to punt it away. Griffin sets up, waiting for the punt. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense. From the 16.
Holding on the offense. Number 56, 1st down.
Ball on their own 19.
Start the drive at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's go, be good.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Hampton comes up to make the play at the 20.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game. Because if they do that, they become one-dimensional. And that plays right into the defense's hands.
1-yard gain on that play. Ball on their own 20. Chicago lines up in a 4-3. Play action. Throws it. It's batted away. It's tipped away by the cornerback.
That's a good job of reading and timing the play so the receiver can't make the catch.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
They've executed very well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Pressure, throwing. Incomplete. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Number 4 is ready to punt this one away. Hill back to return. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 37-yard line.
Ball on their own 37.
Start the drive at the 37-yard line.
One. Good shoot. Here we go. Keep moving. Do something.
Looking upfield. Griffin comes up to make the play at the 43.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
It's second down and 4 to go.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Under 10. Yeah, you see me.
Only one man back. Hand it off to the back. Carter is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play. This one is going to be on the offense.
I don't know what the heck that was all about. There wasn't any holding on that one.
So we'll have a second and long after.
Will. You gotta believe it. It's our game. Let's go.
Anderson, the lone setback. Throws it. Low throw, but he has it. Roberts is there on the stop. And they beat the blitz on a good throw by McMahon.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
It's third down with 3 to go.
Back it up, baby. Get it up.
Anderson lines up behind his fullback in the I. Hand it off to the back. Griffin comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. That run is good for a first down, their first one of the game. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
One back. Don't stop that motor. What's the hard count?
The Bears line up in Tripp's bunch. And with the counterplay, Lott is there for the tackle at the 40. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it
On the
out.
offense. Number 63.
Number 63. He's going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect a quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
First down and a long way to go following that penalty. Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Ellison comes up to make the play at the 48. Hill makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Check it. Hey, let's go.
With the carry, Ellison is there for the tackle at the 49. They went backward on that one.
And they ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
To convert on this third down, they have to reach the 38.
Don't be fooled now.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Dropping back, gets the pass off. Complete to the wide receiver. Goal. Doesn't get enough to convert, and that brings up fourth down.
Gain on the play.
Number 8 comes into the game for the punt. Griffin looks like he's ready for the return. He signals for a fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Fresh stone. I'm coming through, baby.
The Bears line up in a 4-3 on the ground, setting up play action, gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Douglas is there for the tackle at the 37. Perfect spiral on that pass.
This is a guy who can make all the throws out there. He shows a nice touch in the short patterns, can thread it in there against tight coverage, and he can put some air under it when he's trying something downfield.
Play hard and fast, baby. From the start.
The backs are lined up in an I, looking for room. McMichael is there on the stop at the 37-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Come on. We're talking about bringing. Will.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package. He gets the carry. Setting up play action, throws it. The wide receiver has it. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step. and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
You can't stop me. Run again. Watch your eyes.
The Bears with a 4-man front. With a counterplay. Number 95 is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line. Craig runs it for about 3 on the counterplay. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
They soft, man. Let's go.
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Play action. Pumps once. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Hey. Here we go, baby. Yeah, you see me.
With the carry. Number 22 comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line. Craig battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Let's go. Watch
They kicked a field goal the last time they were in the red zone. Closing in. Ooh, what a hit on the quarterback. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
Offense. Number 77, 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Turn it up now.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
Stepping up, dumps it off. And he goes out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The pass is complete, but not enough for the first. Well short, in fact. Number 10 will come in looking to try the field goal. The field goal attempt is good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
San Francisco is lined up for the kickoff. Smith back to return.
This one is fielded by Smith. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play, and let's check it out.
On the receiving team, number 51.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
McMahon from the shotgun.
Hey, let's go.
There's a flag on the field, and it might have been offside. Unleashes the deep ball. Almost intercepted.
Offside. On the defense. Number 53.
He jumped early.
The defense has to watch it on plays like that. When you touch the opposing player, the whistle blows and they assess a penalty. There's no chance for a defensive player to try to reset.
Not today. Bring it up. Bring it up.
With the pass, it was tipped.
Here's the thing. If you can't get to the quarterback, then you get your hands up. And that's exactly what he did.
Second and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Clear. Clear. Good shoot.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. 2 tipped passes in a row.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Come on. Go 1-1-1.
Only one man back. Here comes the blitz. Gets the pass off.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
The receiver on the play.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. From the 29. Griffin has nowhere to go and is wrapped up at the 30-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
So we gonna take it. Let's screen.
The Bears with a 4-man front. The blitz is on with the throw. Singletary is there on the stop at the 42. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense.
Number 62.
They'll get him for holding here.
I didn't really see a hold on that one. That could be one of those phantom calls.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
We're talking about bringing. Here we go.
The lineup with 6 defensive backs. Clark goes in motion.
Keep moving. Defense, get ready.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Split backs this time. He hands it off. Throwing. It's going the other way. The 40.
Defenses always seem to take it up a notch this time of year, knowing that they could be home after this game if they don't make some plays. After that pick, it seems like they're ready to play a few more.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 36-yard line.
Hey, let's go 1 deep.
Hill, the man in motion.
Pass the ball. I can do it, man.
Handed off to the back. Number 53 is there on the stop at the 34.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Going deep. He thought he had something long, but there's no connection, and it's 3rd down now.
Receiver on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Hey, clear, clear.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
This one falls incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Butler will have to get all of this one. It's good. Great kick.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, and I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Griffin back to return.
Booming kick downfield. From the 1-yard line.
They've got a big lead, but it's very early, so you got to think that they're going to continue to be aggressive, looking for the big play on offense.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Drive at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen.
The Bears line up in a 4-3. Montana with a man in motion.
Watch a man.
Under pressure, throws it. Douglas comes up to make the play at the 33. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get 1st down yardage.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Are we? What's the hard count? You can't stop me.
Chicago goes with a 4-man front. Throwing. He goes up and grabs it. Clark bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Bring it up.
The Bears with a 4-man front.
Here we go.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Going for the deep man. He made the catch. Richardson comes up to make the play at the 10-yard line. I'm guessing this is a block in the back, but let's see what the call is. That penalty negates a long pass play. They'll probably run it here because they still have a couple of timeouts.
The offense can show run, but go with a pass because they might get a favorable matchup.
Chicago using 3 linebackers. A little misdirection. Douglas is there for the tackle at the 23.
If they can keep getting good runs like that in the second quarter, they'll be able to use play passes the entire second half, because the defense will just be thinking about stopping the run.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Good shoot. Hey, score.
The Bears with a 4-man front. Throws it a little off target, but caught. Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
They're 11 yards away from the end zone.
11-yard line.
Get it up.
The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. With the pass, and he stopped at the 2. The tackle is his 5th of the game. Montana, great athlete, and throws one of the prettiest balls in the NFL.
Yeah, receivers love playing with him because he'll never hang you out to dry. That's something he's always had. Good rotation and a soft touch.
He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. He's been good on 4 field goal attempts.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
Number 10 comes in to kick off. Squib kick short. So he can't keep the kick in bounds.
Kickoff, out of bounds. Number 10.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
1st and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
From the start.
Butler in motion. Long throw.